Hey, I have to say, I'm really excited about this matchup today. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi, everyone. Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Here's the opening kick. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 36-yard line. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
They go with the run. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Let's hunt then. We stop the run first. Right, left. Over tough, 2 straight. Let's go, y'all, let's go.
He throws it. And he's drilled at the 40. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. Manning is in the gun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Buffalo. 20.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Left go. Come on. Hey. Let's get it. Hey, how you go to the other side? Let's be harder than they are. Jam free.
Back to pass. Scans the field. And he catches it. They finally knock him out at the 32-yard line. How about that completion?
Boy, did that quarterback stand in there firm that time. He knew the pressure was coming. He knew he was going to get hit. He didn't care. Took advantage for a big play.
They line up at the 32. The defense lines up in the nickel. Manning changes the play at the line.
Bounce. We're talking about bring it. Rush. Goes on. Right. Reload. Turbo.
He drops back to pass. He couldn't hang on to it. Wayne was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Apple. Inside. Wide. Trent, you all right? You about to cough it up. Loosen. Cloud left, over right. Hard count. Here we go.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. He's brought down around the 22-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Let's go get it, baby. Freeze it. Hit him in the mouth. Alert run. Keep your head, baby.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Throws on the run. He makes a great open field tackle. That's a 1st down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
They motion to the left. Adai gets it on the counter. Brought down at about the 3-yard line. Adai comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. 2 tight ends here. They're changing the play. He'll get the call again. And he just got hammered. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
What we got? Mirror. It's on 3. Get ready. Quick games, 44 screw.
Again with the run. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. Dropped at the 24-yard line. And now we'll see if they can answer back with a scoring drive of their own.
All right, they just came up with a field goal. Let's see what this offense can do. Come out, be aggressive. Let's get some points on the board.
They're going to pitch it. He doesn't get back to the line. You may want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
The Bears use motion. Grossman back to pass. He throws right. There for the reception. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Back to throw. Dumps it out right. Tackled at about the 31. Good gain through the air, but they're still short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and if the receiver would have reached the ball out a little bit more, he probably would have been able to pick up the 1st down there. On a good gainer like that, you just can't allow yourself not to know where those chains are. Could have made that play.
Gets the punt away. And they make the fair catch. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Only one man back. Clark is the man in motion. Indianapolis changing their play. Manning hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Setting up play action. Short throw to the right. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Looking to throw. Makes the throw up the middle. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Manning drops back to pass. Throws it short. Steps out at the 42. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Let's go get it.
Manning hasn't missed yet. Looking for a receiver. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
There's a play fake, throws it short. Completed. He's dropped in the open field. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Benson gets the handoff to the right. He's dropped right around the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Looks down the field. Plenty of room in the pocket. Incomplete. No connection this time. Benson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Maynard is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. He gets it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. The Colts changing their play at the line. Drops back on 1st down. Gets the pass away. What an open field tackle. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Manning changes the play at the line. Hands it off. Hit and drop behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Manning set to go to the air. Not much time to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. A dive was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. They're changing the play.
Come on, baby. Hey, let's make some plays now. Left. Hey, never quit, fellas. All right. Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Fakes the run. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense. Smith punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well.
Fielded at the 19. Brought down at about the 21. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Let's get off. Wait 20. Wait 20. Screen. Screen.
He threw off his back foot. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Booker was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From their own 22-yard line, Chicago lines up with 3 receivers.
Let's go. Close, open right. What you doing?
Passes it. Steps out at the 33. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
He's brought down around the 39-yard line. 6-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. They go with the toss. Dropped behind the line. Big-time play by the defensive end.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Gives it off. They tackle him for a loss. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A third down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 43. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Indianapolis changing their play.
Get off, baby. Get off. Let's go. Stay inside right here. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now.
Pitch out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 2-yard loss for the halfback. Out of the gun. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning drops back, looking for an open man. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Manning to the air on first down. And it's caught. He's tackled around the 29-yard line. And that was a gain of 7. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Let's get it. Let's get it right here. Get him blocked.
Drops back. Throws it with the catch. He's brought down right around the 18-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. Is there for the catch. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
changing the play.
Now stay there, stay there, stay there. Hey, watch this, man. Bang right, bang right. Big play, D. That's right, Lucy. Let's be harder than they are. Watch the hard count.
Manning back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Drops back to pass. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And the defense gets their 2nd of the game.
And Tom, he had that one all the way. You could see it. He was reading the quarterback's eyes and jumped it. Nice play.
Like 20. Like 20. Kick 300. Kick 300. Wow.
Setting up play action. There for the catch. Brought down at the 22. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Chicago comes out with an I formation.
Like 20. Like 20. Left.
Grossman on 1st down. He's dragged down on the play. Freeney did a real good job rushing the quarterback on that play, Chris. We played a quarter. The score is 3-0. Following the sack, the offense sets up 2nd and 13.
Go. Hey, watch the sideline. Here we go, baby. Go, baby. Close right. Aspen.
Hands it to the back. And they get him about the 27-yard line. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. Grossman is under center. Single set backfield this time.
Right 20. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, look the stretch. Come on, D.
Play fake. Makes the throw over the middle. The quarterback avoids the blitz, but the ball will fall incomplete.
But the blitz really did the job that time. If you can make a quarterback move his feet, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
Punts it. Rushing takes it at the 32. Tackled at the 43-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off.
We're talking about bringing.
Manning will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
Now, play it. There we go.
Clark is the man in motion. Manning calls an audible.
Right. Match.
Back to throw. He rolls right. Almost intercepted. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
A dive alone in the backfield. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Reset. Hey, get that ball up. Right, goes right. Watch the back, whoever got the back. Let's get off this field, man.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. They get 6 there.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
I got him. Put a stop.
And they use motion. Sees something and changes the play.
Base. Green, 2-man. Solid, close left. We got to play. What's the call?
Manning back to throw. Looks for a man open. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Quick game, 44 screw.
Fakes to the back. catch is made. Brought down at the 11. And a great pass play that time.
Oops, that was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
From the 11-yard line, Indianapolis comes to the line with 3 wide. Indianapolis changing their play.
Go, go. Swim, swim. Stay on side. Stay on side. Come on, go. Hey, I'm wide.
Back to pass. He throws left. Makes the reception. And they get him at about the 3-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Hey, 19. Hey, let's go now. Reset it, reset, reset. Which way, right this way? Back up. Somebody make a play. Come on. I'm just sitting there.
Looks down the field. Tipped it away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Let's go quick games, 44 press. 44 press. Let's get off. Wow.
A dive gets the carry. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. And here's the kick. Davis fields it at the 9. Dropped at the 34-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Run right side. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. Benson gains 7 yards on that play. Benson lines up as the single back. Looks to pass. Rockets it. It's completed. Hit hard at the 43-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Grossman gives it up the middle. Brought down right around the 42-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Second down, 10 yards to go. Benson lines up as the single back.
Wait, 20. Hey. Here we go. Jam free. I got you. Close long.
Tosses it out. Brought down behind the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
Just clangs right off his hand. Davis was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Rushing is the return man. Gets the punt away. Into the end zone for a touchback. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll start at the 20-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. He may have changed things up.
Richard, hit him in the mouth. On the ball. King's right. Hey, watch the screen. Leo.
Play action. The pass falls incomplete. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into coverage.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
You fell asleep. Play it. Hey, watch this wagon. No.
Back to pass. Passes the ball. He's dropped at the 30. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Brings it in. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 40. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
Manning drops back. Looks left. Heaves it deep. Brought down around the 24-yard line. There was some heat on that pass.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
The Colts come out in a single back formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. Wayne goes in motion. He looks to throw on first down. Scans the field. Pass completed. Great open field tackle. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Calls the play at the line.
Watch the switch. Reset it. Regular. Why y'all? Learn motion. Let's go get it, baby. Let's get it. Come on, let's go. Buffalo. You got that?
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. No, he drops it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Here we go. Come on now.
The Colts come out in the ace formation. Indianapolis changing their play.
Stay inside right here. Tango off the top. 44. Stay right. All right, blitz. Don't lose your ball.
Play action. Huge pressure by the defense. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He kicks it. Taken at the 5. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They line up at the 26. Benson lines up as the single back. There are 4 receivers split out wide. On play action, pass is complete. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play action pass, open it up down the field.
It's the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. And he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. Grossman is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
He'll get it again. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Gain of under a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Tipped pass and picked off. And he's decleated at the 37. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Manning changes the play at the line.
Let's go, D. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. 3-7, pull back down. No, you're good, you're good.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. And they get him at the 31. Wayne made the catch for a gain of 6. Manning lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. They're calling an audible.
Inside. Let's roll, let's roll. Hey, watch the sideline. Left smash free. Hey, right. There you go, G. Go. I can do it.
Drops back to pass. He passes short. And he should have had that one. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Indianapolis comes out with an I formation. He's changing things up.
20. 15. Loosen. Move up. Fargo. Other side. 20.
He drops back. Short throw to the left. And the defender intercepts it.
Let's go.
He's in for the score. That was just a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
And that really changes the complexion of this game. First, you're down 2 scores. Now you're down 1 score. And you could just feel the excitement level on that sideline after that play.
And here's the extra point. It's good.
Championship team's finishing.
The kick is away. From the 5-yard line. He can't bring him down. He's hammered at the 31. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 31. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They're changing the play. Play action. Brings this one in. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Reset it. Back up. Hey, defense, get low. Tiger. Rolls. Let's go. Kodiak. Let's go!
On play action. And he caught it. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
The The Colts changing their play at the line.
Boot. Down. Let's get off. Watch the out. Close, open right. Screen here, Twan, screen. Let's go.
Gives to the back. He lost yardage on the play. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Manning calls an audible.
Apple, inside. What you doing? Nasty. Let's get off this field now. New car. Mirror. Hey, empty. Bang it loud. Empty, take him.
Setting up play action. Makes the catch. Brought down around the 17-yard line. That last pass put him over 300 yards, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, he mentioned to us before the game that he and his receivers had a really good week of practice. They must have had a great week of practice. Everybody's making the catches. Their timing's great. Of course, I'm not so sure he couldn't complete them to me out there today.
Gotcha. Let's go, guys. Come on.
And they're coming after him. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal.
Reggie Wayne has really developed into a big play receiver. I think when he first got in the league, he was a little bit more of the possession guy, but he has a nice release off the line of scrimmage, good moves down the field, and the ability now to really change the game with some big plays.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Wake up, guys! Watch the fake! Same thing.
Surveys the field. Intercepted. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Grossman back in the shotgun for this one.
White 20.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. The pass rush got him. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Left 21. Let's get it. Make a stand, G. We're talking about win. All right. Live. Close left. Switch. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Yeah, we see that screen.
Hands it off. Tackled around the 11-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up at the 11. They'll bring in extra defensive backs for this one. Give to the tailback. He's dropped right around the 12-yard line. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
Yeah, I'm okay with the call there, too. It just wasn't executed like the coach drew that one up. And now it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they get him at the 42. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive.
Solid, close left.
Only one man back.
We up. 20.
Manning changes the play at the line.
Now play it. On the right, 10 left. Hey, watch the screen. Hey, stay safe.
He drops back to pass. Gets the ball away. Brought down at the 35. Hart gains 7 yards with the catch. 2nd and 3 now. Ball on the 35. The defense is playing the pass on this play. Manning calls an audible.
You got close left. Watch the run.
Drops back. Looking for an open man. Makes the grab. Tackled around the 1-yard line. What an arm.
That was a rocket throw right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is, and boy, there it was on display.
A great opportunity for the offense here as the big pass play sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Davis takes it from the 6. Hit and dropped at the 33. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. And we'll probably see how far he can throw here, as this should be the last play before the half. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Nice play fake. Passes to his left. He's brought down at the 45. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the Colts 12, the Bears 7. He kicks it off. Davis from the 4. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Grossman lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Numbers. Hey, gap. Come on. Just hit him in the mouth.
Setting up play action. Brackett picks it off. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Brought down around the 1-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Indianapolis with a 1st and goal with their eyes on going up by 2 scores. They're calling an audible.
Buffalo. Stay in your lane. Freeze it. Come on, go. Here we go. Let's go right.
Drops back to pass. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. That one just cost them a shot at points.
And really, this quarterback is better than that. He knew better than to throw that ball. He just made a mistake. I'm just not sure what he was thinking there.
Wait 20.
They give it to the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Benson alone in the backfield.
Wait 20. Pony. Hey, regular. Hey.
On the run, he throws it. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. Perfectly timed jump led to that completion.
Brilliant catch on the play that time, but I'm sure the receiver's probably going back to the quarterback and thinking, you know what? My ribs got awfully exposed there. Let's bring it down just a little bit next time.
Let's go. You fell asleep. Play it. Right. Goes right.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 40. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. 3rd and 2. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. Clark goes in motion.
Watch the switch. Kick 300.
Play action. They get to the QB.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Rushing is the deep man awaiting the return. Gets it away cleanly. Rushing fields it at the 27. Brought down at the 33. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Colts come out in the ace formation. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Turbo. Who's left? That's hot, man. Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Don't change.
Throws the bullet to the right. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Jam free. Yeah. 56. Toby 32. Come on now. Come on, let's go!
All kinds of pressure. He's there for the catch. Couldn't make the last guy miss.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler, arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Indianapolis changing their play. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Makes a change.
Buffalo. No, you're good. Overload. Get him blocked. He's out. Stay right.
He's looking to throw. Rifles it left. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. They'll gain 8 on the play. Here's a 3rd and 3. Ball on the 28. The Bears bring in the nickel package. Indianapolis using an audible.
Here we go. Regular. Hey.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
You know, 3rd down
Still
football
3rd down.
is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Let's go. I got you. Let's keep him down. Opposite. 20. 96 mirror. Hang on. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. Close up. Hit it. Right.
Looks to pass. He throws left. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. Another solid game through the air by the quarterback. He's up over 400 yards now.
And you can almost see the smoke coming out of the back of the ball when he throws it. This guy has plenty of velocity. We talked to some of the receivers and sort of joking around about, oh, come on, you can catch the ball. You got the gloves. You got all the stuff. And one of them laughed and said, hey, you try it. This guy brings it.
And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. At the 30. They get him at the 32-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive from their own 32-yard line. Grossman comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Right 20. Right 20. Ringo. Bang right.
He's looking to throw. Throws it deep. Hayden knocks it away. Hester wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ace backfield this time. Grossman hands it off. He's tackled at the 35. 4-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down.
Hold on.
The Bears come out in a single back formation.
Right 20. Kick 300. Right.
He fakes it. Guns it out. Broken up. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets the punt away. And they make the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. A die lines up as the single back. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Reset. Play smart, man. Hey, inside. Right.
On the ground with a tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Roger.
Looks to pass. Gets the throw away. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
He's looking to throw. He tries to scramble. Comes down with it. Tackled around the 44-yard line. 4-yard gain. From their own 44-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Calling an audible. Clark goes in motion to the right.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. 44. Let's roll.
Back to throw. Passes right. He took a shot at the 45.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff, but I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
Manning hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. They got little there. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Colts come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Down. Watch the scramble up front. That's right, Lucy. Hey, what? Keep your head, baby. Keep your head.
Gives it off. A dive, loses the ball. He scoops it up. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Left smash switch. Clean. Correct. Overwatch, red man. Correct.
Manning back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 30s. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Drops back. Throws it short. And the pass is knocked away. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Let's get off. We're going to run. Wake up, guys. Tennessee. It's coming out quick.
He's dropped at the 23. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Colts line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Calls an audible.
Come on, man. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's loud. Turbo, Simba, peel one single.
Nice play fake. Passes. He makes another catch. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Indianapolis changing their play. A dive gets it on the inside. He's hammered in the backfield. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
There's a play fake. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Boot.
Manning back to throw. Passes to the end zone. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Set down. The kick is up. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Not a bad kick. Fielded at the 4. He's tackled at the 27. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Chicago comes out with 2 tight ends. Grossman sends a man in motion. Sets up the play action. Throws while on the run. And he dropped him in the open field. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Benson gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Back to pass. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 43-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Clark is the motion man. He'll get it again. Brought down at the 42. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 42. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Wait, 20. Come on. Wait, 20.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Grossman will look to pass. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. Well, they would have been in field goal range if they didn't give up the sack. Now the coach has a decision to make on whether to go for the first or to punt it away. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. The Colts line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. Indianapolis sends a man in motion. They hand it off. It came loose. There's a scramble, and that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Manning doesn't like what he sees. It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23. And he gets a yard on the run. From the gun. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Drops back to pass. Throws it out. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Smith to punt. Smith will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Hester takes it at the 32. And he's hammered at the 45. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
I formation here.
Watch the switch. Here we go.
He drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. And it's knocked loose. Almost a catch, but he had it pop right out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Watch your ball. Watch your ball.
Back to throw. Short pass to his left. Knocked out right around the 50-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Watch a hard count.
Drops back. The defense has him surrounded. Knocked out of bounds around the 46-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Fumble. It's picked up. Well, that was a lucky bounce for the offense, Chris. They were right there to pick it up after he put it on the ground.
And you really said it right, because after all the game planning, after all the work that goes into a week, how many games are decided by a lucky bounce one way or another? That was good fortune for this offense.
They hand it off. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Looks to pass. With the throw. Bethea gets the interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Adai lines up as the single back. Manning calls an audible. He looks to throw on first down. He throws it, and he catches it. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll make it second down. The Colts come out in the ace formation. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Get off, baby, get off. Right, close right. We need that rock, let's go. Here come what? Let's be harder than they are.
It's the tailback. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback.
Right in the middle. Now, play. Big play, D.
Single set backfield. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Mirror. Go. Over tough, too straight. Go, baby. Here we go. Right,
Manning back to throw. Flips it out short. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Smith kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Hester takes it at the 25. The defender gets him to the ground. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
He fakes it. Throws to the middle. Dropped an easy one. Hester was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 44-yard line. Grossman lines up under center. Single backfield.
Right 20. Goes left.
He's looking to throw. He's running out of time. Falls incomplete. He can't bring that one in. That would have been a heck of a catch.
And sometimes I think quarterbacks get so cautious on throws like that because they don't want to turn the football over. Give your guy a chance to make a play down the field.
Surveys the field. Throws to his left. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
First down, 10 to go. The Bears come out in a single back formation. Pitch right. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. 3 yards on the run.
Gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line. Grossman is under center. Single backfield.
Right 20. Right 20. Left. Other side. Swim.
Grossman takes it back. Throws out right. Tackled right around the 18-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Let's get it. Right 20. Right 20.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it in the end zone here. And they get him right around the 4-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and goal now. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Grossman hands it off. They'll get in for the touchdown. Great play call, and they get the score.
Yeah, I really think you hit on the key there. It may have caught the defense a little off guard when you get in that 4 to 7 kind of area down on the goal line. Typically, you're thinking pass.
They hand it off again. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Should they have maybe tried to pass it there instead?
After watching that run, I would say yes. Because that sure didn't go anywhere.
Good distance on the kick. Heath fields it at the 2. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Manning comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Indianapolis using an audible. He fakes it. Rifles this one out to the right. Hillman knocks it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Robinson. Come on, let's go. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. All right. Hey, back. Team. Right. Close right. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Right.
They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Manning lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Indianapolis using an audible. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 33. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say, let's sling it.
Punts it. Hester fields it at the 29. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. The Bears line up in an I formation. Setting up play action. Gets the pass away. Brackett gets the pick. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
So they're ready for the extra point. Point after is good. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. Hit and drop at the 27. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He drops back to pass. Throws left. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
They'll throw for the first. Scans the field. There for the reception. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
3 wideouts here. Short throw to the left. Tackled at about the 49-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Chicago lines up with 3 receivers.
Wait 20. Come on now.
He looks to throw on first down. Drops the easy pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Let's roll. We up. Kick 300. Wait 20. Kick 300.
He drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Holding offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Drops back on first down. Strong throw. Tipped ball, intercepted. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Indianapolis comes to the line with 3 wide. Manning changes the play at the line. Feeds it to the back. And he made a great open field tackle. Gain of 4. That brings up second down. They line up at the 39. Adai lines up as the single back. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Manning calls for motion left.
Reload. Tennessee. Here we go, team.
He drops back, fires it over the middle. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Let your belly flip. Don't lose your bite. Close right, Lucy. Let's go now. Let's go. Hey, right, I under. Hey, what? Let's play ball.
They'll throw on first down. Completed. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
The Colts changing their play at the line. The Colts put a man in motion to the right. They're going to pitch it. Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Changes the play at the line.
96 minutes. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Lucy. Watch it, D. Watch it, D. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. That's coming out quick.
He fakes it. Throws it short. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. It looked short to me, but they get the first.
Yeah, and you can tell which receiver this quarterback likes in those tough third down situations. He dropped back and got him the ball immediately.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Reset it. Regular. Empty. Make a stand, G.
Manning looking to throw on first down. Interception. And that throw will cost them possession.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Here we go. Kick 300. Kick 300. Down.
They'll throw on first down. He throws left, and it's caught. Knocked out around the 39-yard line. It's completed, but not a whole lot of yardage gained on the play.
Yeah, this is a defense that just has too much speed for plays like that. You have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath the work.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down at midfield. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Make that 4 wide receiver formation. Grossman looking to pass. Dumps it out left. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Benson is the single setback. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet across the middle. He's tackled around the 27-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
White 20.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. With the catch. Tackled right around the 12-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Is there for the catch. Booker picked up 6 with that grab. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're crowding the line.
Like 20. Like 20. Wake up, guys. Come on, baby.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 2. Pass is complete for 4 yards, and that'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, you're starting to see the short ball control offense take effect. In the old days, teams used to always try and chunk it down the field, but those short little quick throws and let your athletes pick up the 1st down.
What a catch! Touchdown! The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick team takes the field, and it looks like they'll go for the onside here. And the coach has no other option than to call for the onside kick. Here's the onside try. Drilled at the 42. They decide to go for the onside, but they can't recover.
Well, that's really going to hurt their chances now, especially if they can take this good field position and turn it into points.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Setting up play action. Picked off. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. The Bears go with the I formation.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Like 20. Learn draw. There's him in the mouth.
1st down, looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. He's brought down at the 31. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Omaha.
Back to pass. Here's the pass. And they get him at the 18-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
1st down, 10 to go. Drops back on 1st down. Rifles it out there. Brought down at the 15. 3-yard gain on the throw.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
The pass is away. Touchdown, and they take the lead. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
So they'll go for 2 here and try to go up by a field goal.
Hey, don't lose your bite. Now let's see what they got. Wait, 20. Left.
Grossman hands off. And they won't get the 2. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a 2-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
A field goal or touchdown can win it for him here.
Well, this has just been a tremendous game throughout, and it looks like it's going to come right down to the final few plays of the game.
Manning changes the play at the line. Manning drops back on first down with a pass. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Let's get off. New call. Watch the run.
Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. McBride bats it down. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. And this one's over. Our final score is the Bears 26, the Colts 25.